Long queues and an unusually high passenger traffic at the three terminals in Lagos are the traits of the Yuletide season. Airline counters are also busy as passengers sometimes struggle to get seats on available flights to various destinations across the country. Airlines cash in on the rush and sometimes increase their fares on some routes. On this edition, we take a look at the challenges this season poses, not just to passengers who are in a haste to get to their destinations, but also at the pressure the airline and airports face to deliver services at this time. A warm welcome to Aviation This Week on Channels Television. I'm Bukola Joe Oketumbi. A warm welcome to Aviation This Week on Channels Television. I'm Bukola Joe Oketumbi. First, a feature on a city where aviation is central to the economy.
Dubai is the most populous city in the United Arab Emirates and the second largest emirate by territorial size after the capital, Abu Dhabi. Dubai is located on the southeast coast of the Persian Gulf and is one of the 7 emirates that make up the country. Abu Dhabi and Dubai are the only 2 emirates to have veto power over critical matters of national importance in the country's legislature. Dubai has emerged as a global city and business hub of the Persian Gulf region and also a major transport hub for passengers and cargo. By the 1960s, Dubai's economy was based on revenue from trade. Oil revenue first started to flow in 1969, which helped accelerate the early development of the city, but its reserves are limited and production levels are low. Today, less than 5% of the Emirates' revenue comes from oil. The Emirates' Western-style model of business drives its economy, with the main revenues now coming from tourism, aviation, real estate, and financial services. Beyond the surreal skyscrapers, man-made islands, and mega malls, Dubai boasts of the busiest airports in the Middle East. The Dubai International Airport is the hub for Emirates Airline, its national carrier that serves the city of Dubai and other emirates in the country. The airport has had 34.6 million passengers pass through its doors in the first quarter of 2014. In addition to being an important passenger traffic hub, the airport is the 7th busiest cargo airport in the world, handling 1.927 million tons of cargo in 2009. Dubai, long an important stop on the trade routes between Europe and Asia, is a key point on aviation's new Silk Road. With no snow to shovel off runways and no unions to strike, and within an 8-hour flight from 2/3 of the world's population, Dubai has swiftly become a perfect airlink. And that's allowed Emirates Airlines, along with other Gulf carriers such as Qatar and Etihad, to shave off huge amounts of traffic from Singapore Airlines and Cathay Pacific. Now, East Asia, Australia and New Zealand are Emirates' biggest market, making up 29% of the airline's revenue last year. And to secure its future, the Al Maktoum International Airport's construction was started in 2004. The first phase of the airport, featuring 1 A380 capable runway, 64 remote stands, 1 cargo terminal with annual capacity for 250,000 tons of cargo, and a passenger terminal building designed to accommodate 5 million passengers per year, has been opened and is at the heart of Dubai World Central. The infrastructure required to accommodate 4 additional CAT-3 certified runways capable of handling 4 super jumbo aircraft landing simultaneously 24 hours a day is already in place. When complete, Dubai World Central Al Maktoum International will be the largest airport in the world with 5 runways, 4 terminal buildings, capacity for 160 million passengers and 12 million tons of cargo.
Following the congestion created by the backlog of cargo during the 2-week closure of the terminal by the Nigeria Customs Service, the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAN, has suspended cargo flights into Lagos. The Airport Authority is advising operators of all cargo flights to find alternative entry points for their cargo rather than the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos. The airport agency said it had advised the Nigerian Airspace Management Agency to issue a notice to airmen to this effect. The authority, it says, is constrained to take this measure for the time being for the safety and security of all concerned. Still in the cargo sector, but this time the downsizing of members of staff by the Nigerian Aviation Handling Company, NACO PLC, where about 15 top management members of staff of the ground handling company have been relieved of their jobs over what they termed a restructuring exercise. Some of the positions affected in recent purge included assistant general managers, while the affected departments include human resources, corporate communications, risk management departments, and office of the managing director. The exercise started with the dismissal of the managing director, Mr. Kaide Oluwasegun, and the board immediately announced Mr. Norbert Bilderman as the acting managing director, effective from October 23, 2014. On the international scene, at a ceremony in Abu Dhabi, Etihad Airways, one of the world's leading airlines, welcomes the first of its 10 new Airbus A380 aircraft. Etihad Airways is the 13th airline to operate the A380, and the aircraft is the 150th A380 delivered by Airbus. The delivery is set to boost capacity on several of Etihad's most in-demand routes and enhancing the passenger experience through the acquisition of Airbus's game-changing A380. Etihad's first A380 will make its debut on the popular London Heathrow route from Abu Dhabi International Airport in December. By the end of 2015, Etihad Airways will have 5 A380s in operation, with plans to introduce the aircraft on the airline's Sydney and New York JFK routes. Finally, Aer Lingus has rejected a takeover approach from British Airways parent company IAG, saying it fundamentally undervalues the airline. IAG Chief Executive Willie Walsh, formerly a pilot and Chief Executive at Aer Lingus, had previously denied rumors that he was looking to add the Irish carrier to the group, which will bring with it valuable extra takeoff slots at Heathrow Airport. But industry observers had identified it as a possible target for IAG's continued consolidation of European airlines, particularly with Walsh's previous experience of the Dublin-based carrier. The Aer Lingus board said it had received a preliminary high conditional and non-building approach from IAG. Its statement continued, quote, "The board has reviewed the proposal and believes it fundamentally undervalues Aer Lingus and its attractive prospects. There can be no certainty that any offer will be made, nor as to the terms of any offer." In the meantime, British Airways share price shot up almost 20% on the news of the move, but dropped back after the AER Lingus rejection.
The supply of aviation fuel and the Harmattan situation are two key challenges that face airline operations at this time. More details after the break. Do join us again.